man behind this webinar today, Mr. Suresh Babu, and the person who is coordinating all these things, Mrs. Pranitha, and all other teachers, especially HOD, Dr. Madhukarika ma'am, and our vice principal and all other teaching staff for your cooperation in conducting this webinar. And I would like to thank our management for cooperating in conducting this webinar. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Very good.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your warm welcome. Now I request Mr. E. Suresh Babu, sir, to welcome the speaker. Over to you, sir.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I am Suresh Babu, Department of Pharmacy. Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Rajahmundry. I welcome all the participants, and it's my great immense pleasure to introduce today's chief guest, Dr. Balchandra Mahadevara Abde, with his brief introduction. Sir has completed his B Pharmacy in the year 2005 at the ARA College of Pharmacy from North Maharashtra University. And Sir has also completed M.Pharma in Pharmaceutical Sciences in the year 2007 at the Dr. HLD College of Pharmacy from Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Bangalore. Sir has also completed PhD JNTU Hyderabad in 2015. He is having 15 years teaching experience, and he is also director of HRW Organic Private Limited. And he is also having some of the manufacturing units and some of the green care bio products of veterinary products manufacturing and trading farms. And he is also consulting different farms like JP Farm and SS Health Services, Seva Medicals and Mali Biotic Pharmaceutical at Nasik. He is also life member of APTA and IPA and also life member of Nasik Chemist and Druggist Association. He also attended various national and international workshops, conferences and seminars. This is a brief introduction to today's chief guest, Dr. Balchandra Abde. Thank you, madam. Over to you, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now I welcome the speaker to start today's session. Over to you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Once again, I am thankful to everyone, especially Vikas Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Today, I feel because I have done my M.Pharm from Dr. HLT College of Pharmacy. At that time, our director sir is Stevie Narayan sir. So without hesitating, I feel I am giving the webinar to family members. So don't feel like that today I am here to give something like too much intellectual. Here I am only giving or sharing my knowledge with you, which is much more helpful for your future decisions, especially for the students. And I feel fortunate that you are giving opportunity to me to give or to represent such a subject in front of the students, because nowadays we have seen the most of the students are confusing to choose their path or choose their career, and unfortunately business side of the pharma field is it is in a hidden form, or the much more facts is not knowing properly in the market to the students. So due to some lack of ideas or lack of knowledge for this field, we are observing lots of things that make hurdles to the students to make a career in a pharmacy. This is not only helpful for the students, but it is helpful for everyone, for the perspectives from the another angle, because each and everyone thinking for their job opportunities. No one can think properly for their business activities, especially for the pharma fields. As all of you know, after the COVID scenario, in the pharma field, there are the tremendous opportunities we have observed. Even if at the academic levels you have observed, I'm telling to the faculty members that you have seen lots of admissions are done after the COVID scenario. So once again, I congratulate all the students and the peoples from the pharma field because they are having tremendous chances to do different things in this field. Only we have to change our perspective. Now I'm going to share my slides with you, and one by one we will discuss about the trends which are available in the market and what exactly the useful for current scenario. I think I am good. Uh, means you are able to audible me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Now it's visible to you.
Yes, sir, the slides are visible.
Okay, thank you. So, as previously told, our topic is pharmaceutical business trends. The recent trends which are available in the pharmaceutical business. As you have heard in my introductions, I have 8 years experience of teaching. Since 2008, I'm doing teaching up to the 2015 or 14. After a certain time, I observe and because of some experience in the past, I got these different ideas to do a business in a pharmaceutical field. That's why I have converted my journey completely into the manufacturing sectors. We are doing some manufacturing for feed supplements in veterinary products, and we are distributing some pharmaceutical products in the market. Also, because of the post graduation in the pharmaceutics field, it is very useful for me to consult the different types of organization for doing this. After getting some proper experience, I am able to give the consultation to the different firms how to run the pharma business. So after certain time, this is my motto. I observe students are means they are not able to take a decisions for their careers, especially from the business sides, because they only know about the retail stores and distributions. But I want to say you that 14s and 15s types of opportunities having very good margins in this pharmaceutical field. And I observe during this business, 90% of the people who are from non-pharma business or who are from non-pharma background successfully doing their business in a pharma field. And unfortunately, the peoples like us who take their PhDs and all those things, they are working under them. Even they are not completing their graduation, even they don't know about the uh, means technicalities of this field, and most of the intellectual persons are doing their job uh, continuously with the organizations, and owner of such organization is from non-pharma backgrounds. So today I am here to explore the things what in future what we can do in this field. Before starting this, as I told you, I want to tell you the difference between job and business. If you see, job is a continuous paid position of employment. While doing the job, uh, under certain package or under certain conditions, we are doing the job to earn a limited money. But business is one of the field where the person is doing his activities like administration, marketing, selling, distribution only to earn a profit. So I am from business background. That's why I am telling the benefits of business. Definitely, the job is useful to earn a experience within a 2 or 3 years. If you are properly doing your job, you can convert these experience into the business. So only for taking experience, job is good. But continuously, if you are thinking for jobs, because while doing the jobs you are having uh, means you can't decide your earnings while doing the job. You can't decide your type of work while doing the job. Also you can't decide your growth. It's totally depends on your boss. Your boss will decide your growth. But while doing the business, you can decide your goals, you can decide your earnings, you can able to make your growth, you can set your timings for workings, or you feel free to develop yourself. But for business there should be a discipline, and a continuous approach is required to doing a business. These are some differences between the job and businesses. So in the next slide, if you have seen this slide, one of the person is there who is a Steve Jobs, who told us your time is limited, so don't waste your time living someone else's life. Is the important point he gave us. Also, this person having some dreams. Because of this person, today we are means in every home we are observing the personal computers, laptops, only because of the dream of this person. And if you have seen in the market, even if the peoples like us, we are always thinking to purchase iPhones, because this person is made our psychology in that manner. And I want to share some ideas regarding this Apple company. Not even a single part is manufactured in this Apple. They are assembling all the materials from outside, but they make our psychology in such a manner. Even if the iOS system is difficult to handle, still we want to buy the phones. This is only because of this person, and this person gives us or made us such a psychology. And the now today's the Apple having trillion capital, which is not a capital of India today. So see the huge differences uh, that can be made by the business. So such a potential is hidden in the business. Only we have to change our thinkings. And the word entrepreneurship, as I told you, a person who ready to take some risk to doing a business for earning a profit is known as an entrepreneur. And by performing this business, or by performing this entrepreneur, by only to earn not only to earn a money or profit, but giving the employment to the others, and giving a chance to earn the money to the others. That's why it is called as a entrepreneurship. So we have moved towards our main topic, that is pharmaceutical business trends. As I told you before, 14 types and 13 to 14 types of trends are available. Before going to the trends, I want to show you the current scenario of pharmaceutical companies in India. And if you have see the capitalization, or see the capital of this particular, uh, this is the 2021 scenario. Sun Pharmaceutical having a market capitalization of 1,60,000 crores of capitalization, and there's all these 10 top 10 companies from pharmaceutical backgrounds. And if you have observed, means in future, up to the 2024, 65 billion chances of capitalization of total pharmaceutical industry. and by the 2030 it is up to the 85 billion dollars. 1 billion is equal to 100 crores. I think all of you know that. So see the capitalization or see the potential of this industry. Even if we can able to do a 1% of business of these figures, so think over it, how money means continuously engage in such activities. But after getting some graduations or some knowledge from this industry, we are only think about to do a job only, or we are not able to make it commercialize. So uh, we have to think over it, and we have to do something to earn lots of profit. Our first point of discussion is, or our first point of trends is, means now onwards we are discussing what kinds of business are able to do in this pharmaceutical field. First is your marketing. Before going to the marketing, we can see the hierarchy of the business. As all of you know, in the market, if in this slide you have seen some boxes are there. One box is of Crocin, one box is of Amlogard, is the brand of that amlodipine from Pfizer company. These products in the market, the medical representative from the company is showing or representing this product to the doctors. Then after prescribing this product on prescription, we got the medicine from the medical. But up to the medical, from manufacturing to the medical, there is a hierarchy. After manufacturing, we are having some C&F agents, that C&F agents which are carrying that goods at their big storage. Afterwards, they are giving to the stockist. After stockist, they are passed on to the wholesalers. After wholesalers, they are passed on to the retailers, and after retailers, it is sellable to the customers. So marketing is the important point. As you have seen, we have gone through the lots of advertisement of different products, but for pharmaceutical advertisement, there is a marketing representative is the person who engage this marketing. And if you are liking, or you want to do a marketing in this field, you can start the marketing company or your own pharmaceutical trading company with very minimum investments you required for this. Only after getting some proper knowledge for 6 months or 1 year, taking a proper trainings of this marketing, you can able to start marketing for the products. And these are some five types of few types of marketings we have seen, that is branded and ethical. Branded means, as I told you in the picture, you have seen the Amlogard is one of the brand of amlodipine, and Pfizer gives us a brand to that content. Amlodipine is the content of that product, and Amlogard, he has taken a trade name for the Amlogard, and he is selling this brand because he's having particular patent, or he's having some particular studies of this product. That study shows its efficacy, 99% of efficacy to the patients. That's why this drug is a branded. That's why it is known as a ethical. While other in the other picture, you have seen only the name amlodipine. That amlodipine is a content name, and it is known as a generic marketing. So this is the difference between the branded and ethical. For the particular generic medicines, they have not shown any brand over there. And as I told you, the Pfizer company make expenses for promoting their brand. That's why it is known as a branded marketing. So by taking few permissions from the companies, we can able to do a market of such a products in the market. Same, it is for Crocin. Initially, Crocin is a brand of Pfizer. Sorry, not a Pfizer. It is a brand of, I think, Piramal Group. So before, while it is at the time of Piramal, they are having a patent for the paracetamol. After 10 years, this company or this brand is bought from GSK, and they have started selling this crocin as a generic brand. Nowadays, it is a OTC product. We can easily purchase this crocin. So for such a types of product, we can make a marketing. PCD franchisee is one of the sector for marketing. PCD known as a propaganda market. For example, if you have seen in India, there are lots of companies for the manufacturing. We are having very few companies as a standard companies like Pfizer, Cipla, Glaxo. But other than these companies, majorly some companies, I want to give one example like Suraksha Pharmaceuticals is one of the company from Hyderabad. They are producing their own products. That's why they are doing their propaganda marketing, or they are offering the franchisee to you. If you are in Andhra Pradesh, they are offering a franchisee to you to sell their own product. And as I told you, the OTC products, over the counter products like Strepsils, your Crocins, and many more number of the products are there. We can start our marketing for the OTC also. For doing the marketing, you does not require any license. As all of you know, for starting a medical shop, for starting the wholesale, we require licensing. We have to complete our education in a pharmacy, either D Farm, B Farm, or M Farm, and afterwards we we have to register as a it is in a register of a pharmacist. Then we by taking or by applying to the Food and Drug Administration, we will get the selling license for that particular area. But this is one of the field that you won't require any kind of licensing. You can easily start your marketing company. As for export and institutional sale, means for particularly hospital supplies, you can start your supply to the particular institutions like Apollo hospitals, or the branded hospital chains are there. You can start your marketing for these institutions. And export is one of the field like ROW countries like South Africa, Ghana, and other than ROW like US, Canada. Most of the countries are dependent on uh, the products which are manufactured in India, because in India the drugs at very economical cost we are able to produce. This is our potential. That's why we can able to export much more or many brands. For such a exports, we are able to start the marketing of these products. Then second one is a pharmaceutical manufacturing company. As I told you before, the marketing, because marketing having if you are having proper marketing, you are able to sell the particular material. Then you are rely on manufacturing. But if we are having proper capital with us, or after earning to or doing some work in that marketing, we can able to start the manufacturing company. And for the manufacturing, uh, not only a single field, we can able to manufacturing APIs also. We can able to manufacture surgicals also. As I told you, we are manufacturing veterinary products, and it is especially from the feed grades. So we are having initially we are having very less capital. That's why we have chosen this veterinary field. As the feed market, it does not require any stringent types of requirements. But for the pharmaceutical manufacturing, we have to comply the lots of requirements to open a manufacturing company. And minimum we require 50 lakh to 1 cr of capital to own a manufacturing company. But for doing manufacturing, we should have some compatible experience. For that, at least you should do a job for 2 years or 1 years to take a proper knowledge, and you can able to start the manufacturing of this different types of units. As I told you, the hierarchy. In the hierarchy, we have seen the carrying and forwarding agents. These agents having capacity to store the materials in very big godowns. As the company doing the manufacturing, but due to the lack of area, they are rely on these carrying and forwarding agents. And for these agents, 10% of margin is given by the manufacturer. Means just you can hold the material, and you can distribute this material to the next person. You can earn a 10%. And I want to tell you, the C&F of any standard company having turnover of minimum 100 crores, and if you get the 10% of margin, means you can earn a 10 cr in a year. So this is the turnover business. And for this, you can rent the area of the particular area to store this material, or if you are having own place, you can start your carrying and forwarding. And for this, only you have to give the maintenance to the products. Means nothing is any extra ordinary activities you have to do. Just you have to take the materials from company and supply to the next person. That's why this is one of the point that you can start in future, or you are able to do. As I told you, after C&F, the wholesaler or the stockist, means after uh, getting that material from the manufacturers, we can start our wholesale agency, or we can doing as a stockist these materials. We can sell to the retailers with having a margin of 10%. Means if the goods of 100 rupees, you can able to earn a 10 rupees from that 100 rupees. And this is also one of the good field. Or if you have observed in Rajmandri, as you are the students from pharmacy, you can go through the market of this such a types of drugs where they are distributed to the retailers. Because what happened while doing some academics, we are not getting this practical experience. We are dealing only with the theoretical part, but no one gives you the idea. As I told you before, 90% of the persons from non-pharma background, they are running successfully these types of agencies and earning lots of money. I'm from Nasik, and in Nasik, all our district is there, and at the district level, one Dawa Bazar is there, and the persons they are earning, means their daily earning is 10 lakh, 15 lakhs. Means I am telling about the profit, 10 lakh and 50 lakh. Means see the capitalization, or see the performance of these persons. They are doing such a money in such a wholesale distribution, but we are not thinking in that manner. That's why we have to make some studies, or we have to observe the market. Then we can decide what we have to do. And before I told you, the wholesale distribution for branded drugs, means we have to take some authorities from the standard company, and then we are able to start the branded drug distributions. And as I told you, the 10% margin is there for the branded. Similarly, for your generic drugs, for the PCD brands, we have earned a 25% of margin. And for PCD, you can spend the 25,000 rupees and you are able to start your distribution in that PCD. Similarly, for the OTC and institutional sale, as I told you previously, the institutes, means the hospitals, they required some surgicals or lots of material. Uh, they required as a OTC, or to use this pharmaceutical materials, we can able to do the distribution of these products. And next in that hierarchy, retail shop. Unfortunately, most of us, we before we know only about the retail chain. We think only about the retail pharmacy, but retailers also having a good margin. They are earning a 40 to 60 margin in this retail chain. I want to give some examples. If we are suffering with the acidity, we are buying the product like Omi or Omidi. Means it contains the omeprazole and domperidone capsules. Sometimes the plain omeprazole we have taken, but I want to tell you, the MRP of omeprazole domperidone capsule is 110 rupees, which contains a 10 capsules. Sometimes it contains a 15 capsules. If it is a 10 capsules, means per capsule it's having a 11 rupees rate. and this is the maximum retail price. And I want to tell you, the whole strip and the whole 15 capsule strip is manufacturing cost is near about 7.5 rupees. We see the difference. 7.5 rupees manufacturing cost, and the MRP of per strip is 110 rupees. This is the gap, or this is the margin between the pharmaceutical product. Means 10 times, 20 times of margin we have observed. And I already told you there is a hierarchy, but we are not observing this such a things. Most of the standard companies and most of the companies, they are giving commission to the doctors in a 20 to 30% for the prescribing that drug. This is one of the practice some peoples are doing. But for the branded and standard drugs, they are not giving any kind of such a commissions to the doctors. They directly earn by their own. These examples only because of see the differentiations in between the. I think no one means none other product is available in the market which giving such a types of profit. But unfortunately, we are only thinking for the jobs, and we are only thinking for doing some routine works, and we are not because of lack of knowledge we are not attracted toward such a thing. After doing activity, near about 40 to 50% of margin is sufficient to means see if that pharmacist or if that particular manufacturer is able to sold the 10 boxes per day. So per strip, if he got the 50 rupees, so for whole days, if 100 strips are sold out, so he's getting a 5,000 rupees only behind that particular brand. So this is the hidden truth of the pharmaceutical business. That's why we should do something as we are educated, or we can make such a brand which having very less MRPs, or by doing some research, we are able to give a proper uh, rates to the market also, and still we are earning a profit also. The next, as I told you, the PCD and franchise marketing. As I told you, the branded drugs, they are having its own distribution chain. But other than the branded drugs, the companies, they are giving their own brands to sell the drugs. Means if I have a company of Green Care Pharmaceutical, I am giving some brands for Andhra Pradesh or Rajmundry. So you can take my brand as a franchisee to sell them by doing some marketing. And previously told you it's required very minimum investment. You can easily start your franchise company or PCD company with a 20 to 25,000 rupees. You can able to start your franchise marketing. It is highly profitable. Previously, I gave the example of this acidity tablet. There are lots of number of categories like painkillers, means lots of anti-diabetics, the drugs which are used into the hypertensions. They are routinely these drugs are required, or they are consumed by the consumers or the customers by selecting particular category. Means gynecology is one of the category. For the gynec reasons, you can take particular area of the gynecology. You can start selling the drugs like calcium protein powders, the drugs which are like ondansetron, which is able to stop the vomiting. Such a categorized product, you can start your franchise marketing with very minimum investment. Then as I told you, this is previously up to the final formulations, but raw material suppliers, you can be the raw material suppliers because it's a huge market in India. Lots of manufacturers, they are rely on the raw materials. As all of you know, for the tablets we required some lactose as a fillers. For the capsules we require the capsule shells of particular size and shapes. So you can start, or other than these dosage forms, if you have seen the liquids, they require some sugars. You can be the suppliers of pharmaceutical grade sugars. You can be the supplier of pharmaceutical capsule shell suppliers or lactose. There are a number of materials which are required as a raw material, or you can start your business without any license. You can start to sell such a business, or you can be a supplier for these. Then after this, if you have seen after COVID scenario, we are highly rely on food and dietary supplements, and most of the peoples wants to reduce their weight or gain their weight, and they are depending on the dietary supplements. If you have heard the name of Herbalife, this company is from US. Still they are successfully doing their business in India by giving such a products to the society. And I want to share some fact of the COVID. During the COVID, in India, there is a 600 crores tablets are consumed by the patients or by the all personnel. 600 crores of tablets of vitamin C. So as we are from this pharmaceutical background, by taking or by doing some study for the particular this food segment or dietary segment, you can able to start your consultation also, you can able to start your marketing also, and such a products for reducing the stress, for making some dietary habits. People mostly rely on these types of product. This is very huge market in India, so we can think for it. For these types of food materials, we does not require any pharmaceutical license. Only FSSI license is there. That is a food and safety security given by that department. And for this, there is a no particular any type of means. It's not like a FDA license. It is easily you can take, or you can prepare some capsules by making some extracts of the different herbal product. You can able to start this food and dietary supplements having a huge margin, and you can do a business by taking some experience in this field. Then next is our cosmetic manufacturing. You have heard the name Sugar Cosmetics. Vinita Singh is the owner of this of that company. She has started his career with the 1 lakh salary in a company, and after doing some work on this cosmetics, now she is a 100 crore. Here, she's turnover up to the 100 crores of that sugar cosmetics. So in that manner, she is from very local background, and she's not in her family. No one is doing business, but she is able to make such a industry as she is from IIM. That's why I'm telling you, especially for the girls, they are always busy, or they are thinking for using of the cosmetics. But this pharmacy field gives us a chance to do something for manufacturing, for selling or distributing of the cosmetics, as you are having much more knowledge, uh, or you are having that much knowledge to give a consultation to the manufacturing also, or you can able to start your own business. uh, as I told you, we are having that proper knowledge, or we are getting some proper experience by doing some research or by doing some study. You can start your consultation. You can consult to the these types of companies. Those are engaged in a food and dietary supplements. Those are engaged in the cosmetics. You can give the consultancy for the manufacturing companies also, but we are always doing the work for the company. We are not thinking in such a manner. And for consultation, as I told you, only your experience, your knowledge is your investment. It does not require any money to start your consultation. Only you should know about the legalities. Means if you want, anyone wants to open a pharmacy shop, what kind of documentations or what kind of legal requirements are there. If we are able to study that particularly, so we can start the consultancy, or you can take a consultation. This is only for opening the shops, but while doing the research, especially M-Pharm students, and they can consult to the different company how to make a stable formulations, or how to make a stability studies, or how to if some complications are there because of the ingredients of that particular product, you can give a proper consultation to the company, and you can earn a good money from by doing this consultation. Is it visible to all?
Actually, it's a bit structure.
Okay. I think there may be a technical error. Just a minute.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Sometimes, due to the animation work, there may be a chances of this technical errors. I think now it is visible.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay.
Sir, could you please
So,
put it in the slideshow?
but it's showing some technical error if I'm putting into the slideshow. But I think in front of me, the 11 number of trends, that is pharma printing material production. Have you,
Yes, sir, that
sorry,
is
is it
visible.
visible?
Yes, sir, that is
I think
visible, sir.
same slide visible is there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So after, as I told you, you can start your consultation and legal firms by giving some, by taking some knowledge and giving some consultation to the company. This is one of the segment that is pharma printing and material. The materials which are required to make the final formulations, like tablets which are packed into the strips. For the strips, there are the two types of strips are there. One is of alu strips, means it is a aluminum foil strip. One is blister strip. For the blister and alu, it requires printing of that brand. Means on the backside of the strip or backside of that blister strip, you can observe we are having some printed material, like it's contained brand name, manufacturing, or the manufactured for such a types of material. You can start your business for such a materials, huge number of requirements, or if you are having that skills, or if you are having that knowledge to make such a packings which are edible for the final formulations, and you can make your own ideas for the particular areas. You can start your business for these types of area. Next is our pharmaceutical machineries. As all of you know, in your pharmaceutics lab, or you are doing some practical works for chemistry also, you are doing some practical for cognosy also, for ecology also. You have seen these types of machineries. So on the college level basis, these materials are at very small scale. Means your punching machine having it is of a pilot scale, but in a company the huge machineries are required. So these types of machinery, we can start the business of supplying these machineries, or we are exporting and export, or we can make some imports for such a machineries from other countries also. And by placing some margins to these particular machineries, we can able to start such a types of business. Next, after consultations and legal firms, you can make your blogs, your own blogs, as we are completely rely on social media. I want to give examples. Most of the companies are engaged themselves to make a market for their products. For marketing purpose, they require some blogs for this particular product. So you can start your blogging for that particular products. You can write your own books, and you can publish it. Or some news they are required, as these are technical words. We are related with these pharmaceutical technical words. The news also required the proper blogging for that particular area. That's why if you have observed the LinkedIn website, if you have gone through the LinkedIn, you should register to the LinkedIn for your future career also. And for such a types of blogging, company requires a bloggers, ethical bloggers, or they are depend on these blogs. So you can start your blogging. Last but not the least, the materials like PET bottles, caps, the electric maintenance services, or e-pharmacy or the online pharmacy. The recent trend is available in the market. You can do a business for these types of, either you are enter into the manufacturing of these types of product, or either you can start the distributions. Means you can take this material from manufacturer and you can supply to the customers, or it is easy to start these types of product. Nothing the ethical or any kind of special license required for these types of trading. Only after doing some work or only getting proper idea, you can able to start these types of ideas from the pharmaceutical field. This next slide is, I know in your pharmaceutical jurisprudence subject, all the details are given, but this is the 14 types of requirements or the documentation generally required for any kind of distribution in the pharmaceutical field. Means area required, there is a specification of area, then a license to sell for the wholesale and distribution of the drug, means a license, particular license given for the particular area by the Food and Drug Administration after uh, verifying your degree or degree certificate. They are giving you the license for particular area. For wholesale you required 150 square feet area. For retail you required minimum 100 square feet area. For C&F, more than 200 square feet is sufficient for C&F. For manufacturing company, minimum area is 500 to 700 per square feet area is required, and required documents are, a list of documents are already given on the legal websites. This is only for your ideas. These types of documentations we required for doing a business. I think all of you know the GST, goods and service tax registration is there, shop act registration from the local authority, and as I told you, food and safety standards registration for selling of these types of materials. And this is very easy way, but because we are not thinking in that manner, that's why we are always confused for these types of, or we are having some fear to register ourselves or to do such a things. So there is a this is not a major issue to start a business. Only we have to take some initiation to do something. Now I want to tell you who is the businessman. The businessman or the person who mentioned the entrepreneur or entrepreneurism, means a person who engage himself doing the business for these types of these types of commitments or these types of some doings or findings in our society. The lots of peoples as a businessman, they are successfully doing their career in this field. And these two persons, I want to specially give the example of these two persons in one image. First is Mr. Dilip Sanghvi. He is a founder of Sun Pharmaceutical. In 1982, he has taken a loan of 10,000 rupees from his father. His father is a pharmacist in Kolkata, and this person is from commerce background. He is a BCom person. He has taken a loan from his father at 1982, and he has just started this Sun Pharmaceutical Group. And now all of you know the capital of Sun Pharmaceutical is 1,60,000 crores, and Sun Pharma take over the lots of companies like Ranbaxy. Means the person who is from commerce background, excuse me, still he is doing such a wonderful achievements and earning and giving employment to the different peoples, also successfully running the organizations. But he has taken some initiation, and only his father, he is a pharmacist. Still he is not from the pharma background, but he is able to start the business. In a second picture we have Mr. Ramesh Juneja, a person who has started his career as a marketing representative in a Lupin company. And in a 1985, with the group of people, he has started his career, started his manufacturing company, Bestochem. Afterwards, by putting 75 lakhs of capital, he has started Mankind. The Mankind company is specially known for less MRP products. These are the person, and he is also from BSc background. He is not from pharmaceutical background. and such a examples, number of example. Dr. Velumani, who is a founder of Thyrocare, uh, and I want to especially give one example. A boy of 13-year-old whose name is Tilak Mehta, who has started his business as a paper and parcel, who is located in Mumbai. He has started a courier service at the age of 13, and his turnover is 13 crore. Means I want to tell you, nothing is difficulties to do a business. Means at the age of 13 he can able to run a business of 13 crores. So after graduation or during the graduation, why we are not able to do, or why we are missing something. So for this, I want to ask you one question to all of you. If you are interested, you can make your answer into the chat box also, or if you want to talk, you can talk also. I want to ask you question: what the key skill do you think they all have in common? Means these businessmen having what common skills they are able to do such a things. I want to ask you, because continuously I am talking. There should be a two-way communications. So if you want to give the answer, you can write in a chat box also, or you can speak also, or you can think what kind of key skills they are having, as they are doing such a wonderful business, or making a huge money. What kind of key skills you are thinking? Is there anyone who want to talk? Especially for students, do you think any kind of skill is there? A 13-year boy is also making a 10 crore company. What kind of key skills? I think I am audible to all.
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Yes. But I can't see that if you have mentioned in the chat box.
No, sir, there are no answers in the chat box.
Okay, I want to clarify. Uh, they are spotting the opportunity. This is one of the difference only. They are spotting opportunity in the market that we are missing. So what we have to do, we have to spot the opportunities. Or as previously I told, that person from Apple, Steve Jobs, he's spotting, means he think in every home we gave the personal computers in such a manner. Or the person from Mankind, Mr. RC Juneja, is decided to make a products of very less MRP. Or that Tilak Mehta, who has spotted the Dabbewala's company from the Mumbai. They are able to supply or distribute their tiffins to the different companies. So why not they are supplying the couriers? And he has started this business in such a manner. We have to spot the opportunity from our academics, from our routine experience of pharmacy, or we are fortunate that we are from such a background, or we are having that knowledge. Also, we are the health related people. We are able to give a proper consultation to the patients, but only we have to think in a different manner. I'm sharing my number and my mail ID to the students. If in future they want to start anything, or they want to do something for business, I am always ready to give the consultation at free of cost. Because as I told you, I'm thinking I am one of the family member of Vikas Institute, because our director is also Mr. TV Narayan sir, and Mr. Suresh sir is my colleague at the time of during the time of my farm. So don't be hesitate for any type of questions. You can mail me. You can discuss with me. I will be 100% there for you. You can just note down my number or take a photographs of this slide. Lastly, I want to show some these slides. I am running this business successfully. After 8 years of teaching experience, I have started my journey. Now, still two other firms are in the pipeline. We are going in next few days. We are going to start some different work for manufacturing also. If you are having questions, you can directly ask me, or you can write into the chat box. Because of sharing the screen, I'm not able to see the chat box comments.
As of now, there are no comments in the chat box, sir. So the session is open for the question and answers. If any queries, you can directly drop into the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and you can ask the speaker directly.
Or if you are not having any questions, at least you should share your opinions, or you should what you feel about the sessions, or have you heard before it, or such a types of sessions are good for you, or if you are getting some ideas regarding that particular session, you can share it, or give me some if you have having some suggestions, you can give the suggestions also.
So you can just give your feedback regarding the session.
Okay, otherwise you can give your suggestions towards your staff also. Lastly, I especially thankful to the management team. I am also especially thank to principal, vice principal, coordinator, teaching staff, non-teaching staff, students also, to those who are listening patiently. And as I told you, I feel very fortunate that you are giving such a wonderful opportunity to speak in front of you. In future, regarding any kind of activity you expect from me, I will be there for you without any kind of hesitations. And once again, I am very thankful because you are giving to run my motto. That's why I'm specially thank to all the peoples and each and every person who is behind this such a kinds of webinar. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Ms. Monica from the Department of Pharmacognosy to propose vote of thanks. Over to you, Monica.
Okay. A very good afternoon to all. I am Monica, Assistant Professor from Department of Pharmacognosy. Take immense pleasure to deliver vote of thanks for this session. I would like to thank our Director and National President IPA, Dr. T.V. Narayana sir, for supporting the staff to organize this kind of sessions. And I would like to extend my sincere thanks to our Principal, Dr. G. Simlata ma'am, for encouraging, supporting and guiding us to choose the resource person. I also thank our Secretary Sir, Dr. T. Bharatvika Sir and other management members. And I extend my sincere special thanks to today's speaker, Balachandra Madhav Rao Sir, for the outstanding information and the ways to choose in the pharmacognosy. Thank you so much, sir, for accepting our request and for enlightening our students. I extend my sincere thanks to all the participants, students, staff of your active participation. I thank all the teaching and non-teaching staff of WIPS for your support to organize this session. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable session and valuable time.
Thank you.
Participants, you can fill in the feedback form which is provided in chat box, and within 1 week to 10 days, you will be receiving your participation certificates. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir.
you